Hey friends, I'm starting the video off with this clip because it's attention grabbing. Look at the lamppost. There's a big difference between Austringer and Luna's Howl. We'll circle back around to this topic later in the video, but for now, here is the full Luna's review. Hey friends, I know I just hit you with a Luna's Howl first impression video, but I'm already prepared to do the full review now that I've had a couple play sessions with mouse and keyboard, and the gun is entirely different based on what input device you play. I'm going to give advice for both, but if you're mouse and keyboard, I don't think you need to grind for this weapon. For the vast majority of players, I don't think you need to spend time in Onslaught grinding for a perfect 5 out of 5 roll. In fact, the Curator roll, which features Eye of the Storm and Magnificent Howl, is good enough. But even despite me saying that, some of y'all think you need a 5 out of 5, and I'm going to tell you the valid reasons why you would look for an upgrade. It doesn't matter what input device you play, Extended Mag is great because it's more AE, and it's more bullets to work with Magnificent Howl. Similarly, Slide Shot reloads the gun without activating Magnificent Howl, so you can store up more precision shots. And that's the reason it's good on both input devices. But even more than that, if you play mouse and keyboard, Slide Shot is great because it gives you max stability, so you can see your target a little bit better. Another reason to upgrade is don't go for Mag Howl. Instead, go for Opening Shot to make it the most pinpoint weapon it can possibly be. And in addition, you can also go for handling perks like Fluted Barrel and a Handling Masterwork to give it more handling than the old Collections version of Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten. With all that being said, this is your upgrade right here. Fluted Barrel, Extended Mag, and then not a Reload Masterwork. You could also keep Ricochet rounds if you do happen to get it. Still fantastic. Now on this other perk column, we gotta talk about some options so you don't delete good stuff. Opening Shot, and then Magnificent Howl, you're keeping both of those. Desperate Measures is a pass. Precision Instrument is a keep with an asterisk next to it because it's not as good as you think. It's not bumping up the range to significantly noticeable levels. I believe it's the difference of 8 more range on the gun, if that. Whereas if you look at Opening Shot and how the game plays, you don't play the game 3 shots at a time. You hug the wall and you play it 1 shot at a time, which is why Opening Shot's potentially better. And then the extra range and accuracy of Opening Shot also leaches onto the second and third bullet, making your 3-tap more consistent. But that being said, Precision Instrument can still deal with Warlock Rifts if they just barely throw it, where you get your exact 3-tap instead of needing 4. It is a completely overrated perk, but it is not useless. So keep it if you get everything else correct. Next up is Incandescent. If you play a Solar Hunter or use Incendiary Nades, this is fantastic. On Solar Hunter, if anybody's afflicted by Scorch, you can throw the weighted knife and it blows them up. Perks that I think are a safe pass are Kill Clip, Desperate Measures, and Harmony. However, do not throw it away if you have everything else on the gun lining up, because in Onslaught, you could have terrible RNG and never see an upgrade for the next. I've played too much Onslaught. Can they just add crafting, please, so I can go back to PvP? In my previous Luna's Howl video, I was using this roll. I still use it in this video, but I'm on mouse and keyboard now. Heal Clip is worth keeping if everything else on the gun lines up. That perk is legit and helps you win 1v2s. So now that you're aware of what your upgrades are on Luna's Howl, is it worth it? And the answer for mouse and keyboard players is an astounding no. Do not farm for this weapon. It is not worth it. And the reason is because you can go to the wall at the tower, go to the collections, buy Luna's Howl Original, or buy Not Forgotten Original. And both of those guns have Zen Moment, and that perk makes a world of a difference, and it's not just because of anti-flinch. First and foremost for my mouse and keyboard players, if you look at the lamppost, the gun on the right is Luna's Howl, the gun on the left is Austringer. If you are dueling with a highly mobile opponent or someone who throws a random crouch in there, good luck hitting your opponent. Controller players don't have to worry about this as much because as long as they're pulling down on the stick, they're going to control the recoil, adhesion and friction are going to kick in, and you'll probably hit your shot anyway. And you're also aiming with both your left and your right stick, so chances are your strafe reveals them during their strafe and you will find them again. The visual obstruction of Luna's Howl model is what pushes away mouse and keyboard players, but on other guns similar to it, it's not a deal breaker for me. This is mouse and keyboard Crimson gameplay by me, and I seem to do just fine. Granted, I am using the least obstructive ornament, but it's still pretty bad. I'll tell you with confidence that I will use Crimson even if I can't see my opponent, because Crimson is that good. I can't say the same about Not Forgotten. Even though it does register shots in the air very nicely, it's not the only gun and it's not the only build in the game that can do that. There are far better hand cannons on mouse and keyboard, and one of them is the collection's Not Forgotten. If you pay very close attention, you'll see that the Not Forgotten on the right settles down the recoil a little bit faster, and as you keep stacking up Zen Moment, it gets better and better. Not to mention, this combats flinch, so when you get shot by Ace of Spades, you can return fire. I put over 500 kills on Luna's Howl, and every gunfight felt like I was flipping a coin. Then I threw on Not Forgotten, and it fit like a glove. I was confident about my duels again, and shots started landing. This concludes the review portion of Luna's Howl, and now I'm going to hit you with a gameplay of Luna's Howl on mouse and keyboard with Precious Scars, and then Not Forgotten on mouse and keyboard with the Fidian aspect to fix the handling. I hope you enjoy both gameplays, and I will see you in the next one. So I did try the Heal Clip Luna with Precious Scars and Healing Grenade, and I wasn't too impressed. I really do not like Sunbreaker as a subclass, and I don't feel like this let me play more aggressively. It let me play a little bit more defensively and ratty, and I think I could just do a better overall job on Hunter playing Invis or using Strand Clones. I don't need to play Solar to take advantage of Heal Clip. Sure, I could go Ember of Benevolence and have more of everything, but I could also just play Dawnblade with the Healing Grenade too, play my Verticality, and use that to play more aggressively. So I really didn't end up liking this setup. And I still feel Sunbreaker is so overrated. I think it's just top players being bored using, the 4th or 5th best option and still just diffing teams anyway. Just something to spice it up. So I understand, I just don't think this class is for me.
The game is still asking me to open like my directory to look at Gambit when I've played all of the activities it's asking me to check for previous Guardian requirements. It's a bit odd.
I can fight.
Yeah, I can see. I can fight. Like, that's how this gun feels now. The difference.
Hi.
Could feel the energy. Just getting from 50 Greasel to 100 on this account.
Okay, he's a knower. That was a damn good recovery. I wanted to see it play out.
How's the grind been today?
I have currently found out that Not Forgotten lets me see what I'm shooting at, so therefore it's a better gun. Which also makes me wonder about 180 RPM hand cannons. Which means maybe I just need Zen Moment on it, which Optative is an option.
Optative, yeah, that's the Vex one, right?
Fire offhand strike instead.
Yeah, that's the crafting gun. I will eventually do a video on that with Lucky Pants and have like the ultimate gun.
Kind of one.
I'm pretty sure, like, wait, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it gets like.
Oh, I dueled an ace and won.
That's how you know the gun's got it like that. Good shots.
Everything about this account is so fucking funny.
What about the new free to
Everything
play?
on Masterworked, the Sino with the Prometheus lens, like all of it, man.
Feels so unnatural.
Honestly, my free-to-play feels like the most illegal free-to-play account you've ever seen.
Yeah, especially with that shiny.
It's still got Gear Falcon on its Hunter.
Didn't see no paid. How do you? What?
Ribbon's wishes.
Oh. Oh.
Your big beast is locked the fuck in.
The strat. I got robbed. I can't hand in one of my tokens. It just exists.
Something about Not Forgotten with Mag Howl at least is they treat it the gun like Hawkmoon.
I have 2 taps enabled right now. Oh, there we go.
Oh. I see.
Crazy what the difference of just being able to see at what you're shooting at can make. Meanwhile, I'm losing. I guarantee you with that Luna's Howl, I felt like I was losing 50% of my duels.
I am exactly the same.
And I was surprised when I didn't, is the bigger thing.
I'm gonna help DCs to run Onslaught.
Okay.
Thanks for the quick bra.
Yeah, no problem.
Yo, cluster bombs got one.
No.
Oh, what was that? I need to see his name again. Risk to death. A 180 cannon did that to me. I struggled on that one.
I ran out of ammo. Why do I have 13 shots of conditional finality?
You're just gaming.
Oh, good to you.
Take some gears. That's 3 issues for that.
I have 2 tap gears.
Waiting for the bank.
No, I missed it. Yeah. Magnificent Howl just feels like Hawk Moon to me.
Yeah, it does, but requiring a kill is drastically different.
Yes.
My fault.
Good.
I need an aerial kill. I
We
need
did
to
the
go.
same. We just don't get to dump the mag and then one taps on.
Very, very, very solid match. You were farming with it too. I'm telling you, it's a different gun.